It's looking like Ron DeSantis is about to drop out of the presidential race, trying to save his political career. Trump's trial date in Washington, D.C. for January 6th has gone public, and Trump has responded. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ANN American News Network. I'm your host, Vlad. Let's get right into it. President Trump wrote on Truth Social today saying that there are rumors circulating that Ron DeSantis is thinking about dropping out of the presidential race before his political career is completely over. And he wants to run for Florida Senate in 2024. I told you so? I mean, here's why DeSantis ran. Because before he backstabbed Trump, wherever he would go, people would greet him with cheers and, you know, with a handshake, and they wanted his autograph. And he was like, well, look at me. Look how popular I am. I can probably take out Trump. But he didn't realize that those people had that much respect and love for him because he stayed loyal to Trump. I mean, just on January 6th, during the inauguration, and when Biden went into office, we saw how the snakes manifested who they truly are. But he stayed loyal for a little bit. And we saw that, and we were like, that's a great man right there. He's staying faithful to the man that made him governor. And so he let his ego get the best of him. He thought that they loved him for him. No, it was because of your loyalty to Trump, to the founder and leader of MAGA. So we'll see how this goes. It's going to be very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we have Trump's Georgia arraignment will happen on September 6th at 9:30 Eastern Time. And Fani Willis is doing everything that she can to get this in trial ASAP. Usually, 99.999% of the time, when a case is this big, with so many co-defendants, and there's so much other issues going on, and the legality of these things, it takes years before it gets to trial. But from Alvin Bragg to Jack Smith, Fani Willis, they want it now. But at the same time, they're telling us, oh, this isn't political. We're not trying to interfere with the 2024 election. Then wait. Then how about this? Let us go through the election cycle, free and fair election cycle. Huh? Maybe? Sometimes. And then, depending on the results, either if Trump loses, then go to trial right after. If not, wait till he serves his term. But here we go with more BS from the left. Also, date revealed for Trump's January 6th trial in Washington, D.C. Judge Tanya Chutkan, Obama appointed, not the greatest person in the world. Judge Tanya Chutkan has set the trial date for President Trump's alleged interference in the 2020 election for March 4th, 2020. It's not political at all. But yet it's March 4th. Trump's attorneys were asking for trial date sometime in 2026 because they said we got a lot of people to interview. We have a whole discovery process that we want to go through. No, we're going to do it now. But I knew from the start that the radical left won't allow that to happen. They're going to do anything they can to damage Donald Trump and try to hinder him from winning 2024 presidential election. This also places the trial squarely in the midst of the GOP presidential primary. On March 4th, Alabama, Kansas, not South Carolina, but I think it's like 13 states that have their GOP primaries on the 5th. So you know what they're doing? When people go to vote, they're going to be saying, are you really going to go cast a vote for a guy that's in trial right now for trying to overthrow democracy? Yeah, because we're a constitutional republic, not a democracy. The word democracy is not found a single time in the Declaration of Independence or in the Constitution. So what are they doing? Two possibilities. One, they want to find him guilty of something, of anything. And at the same time, behind closed doors, they are trying to work on laws that they can pass that will forbid him from running. Because as of right now, even if found guilty, the Constitution says he can still run, he can still win, and he can still serve as the 47th president of the United States of America. So Trump responded, I'm pulling it up right here. So Trump, to appeal, he responded and said, my team and I will be appealing the March 4th trial date. Accuses special counsel of election interference. That's exactly what's happening. But I want to close with this, and this is very important. I've been thinking about this for the past couple weeks now. Oh, like a week. But what if they want him to win? What if the left is doing all this, propping him up, and they want him to win? New World Order. Do you think a one world government will be able to be established here in this country as long as MAGA is alive? As long as patriots who are willing to give up, to sacrifice everything for the future of this country, do you think they'll be able to bring in socialism, communism, and a one world government? Not without a fight, they can't. And even if we go back to 2014 and they tried to bring in the one world communist socialist government, it'd be much easier to get the same patriots back then to bend the knee than it would be today, and they know it. So what if the plan is he wins, like idolize him, make him a martyr of the people, like, oh, persecute him, go after him, and then stress the people out so much, and then finally he wins, and then Kennedy. And then when the people rise up, they're going to say, we told you. It was some kind of crazy radical person that hated Trump. They did that to him, but now his supporters don't care about democracy. I mean, just look at what they're doing to the military, how they're making it woke. Think about it. At the very same time, they're doing everything they can to make sure that their military is woke. And so then when people rise up for them, pulling a Kennedy, they pass laws. Say MAGA, say Trump, or that you represent him. This whole movement needs to be shut down. And then they start raiding homes. They start tearing children from their parents. Taking away your property. Shutting down your bank account. Taking all of your savings just because you say MAGA. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I'm just saying these are thoughts that have been floating through my head. And I would love to hear what you have to say about it. Leave a comment. Tell me. Do you think there's a possibility that they know he's going to win, but they want to prop him up to where the people are, he's one of us, and just so that they can destroy the entire MAGA movement? Because with this movement, trust me, this country, as long as MAGA's alive, socialism will not take this country. Communism, far left extreme dictatorship will not control this country. Those are just my thoughts, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, quick update. Within the next 1 or 2 weeks, I'm going to start going live every week. I'm still trying to work out the details, whether it's going to be on Wednesday nights or Thursday nights, but I'm going to start with 1 hour a week, same time, same day, I want to go live for an hour and just cover a bunch of stuff and just spend some time with you guys. Just start growing the brand, continue growing the brand and what we do, and expand different topics, because there's a lot of Russia-Ukraine war situations that are happening that I want to cover but just don't have time. But if I go live, I can answer questions, and so let me know how you feel about that. Guys, really quickly, I want to thank the sponsor of this channel, Mike Lindell, with his companies My Store and My Pillow. Use links below in the description with promo code ANN at checkout. There's also a link to my merch store, magamerchus.com. Represent freedom and style. Thank you everyone who shares my videos on Facebook, on Twitter, everywhere else. It means a lot. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. Hit that bell notification button so you're notified every time I upload. Trump 2024 or sooner.